Hello, hello. Actually, I did mess up my scenes, didn't I? Yeah, this is working fine. Oh, that's right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fix it. Where is it? Q view. Marvelous. And then at risk of derailing the stream. Very good. I could have just withdrawn and it would have been fine. Anyway, hello, hello. I'm back. After a week. Though the VOD is not live, and this means nothing as no one has seen it somehow. It went well. So, we will see how this progresses. Anyway, vague posting aside. Last time, I did the Dragon Quest event. It took me all of 30 minutes. I was pretty disappointed, not gonna lie. I think I genuinely spent more time tracking down the fate than I did doing any of the actual event stuff. So that was fun. It's fine. It's a crossover event. Then I played Diablo 2 for like an hour, so been playing more Diablo 2. I've acquired mixed feelings on the Necromancer, not gonna lie. It feels like it's really, like, it is like genuinely overpowered good when you're just like cutting through like ads and shit. But like getting to Indariel, like I actually struggled a bit. Didn't die, I guess, but like she just ate my fucking minions alive, and then as the Necromancer yourself, you have very limited options for damage. So that was interesting. But yeah, today I want to start Samurai, maybe finish it, no guarantees. It would be nice, but Samurai has like this one, which is Stormblood. And then, yeah, I guess, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But I do have about 3 hours. So, at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna have to go and start up my food for work. But that should only take me like 6 or 7 minutes. It does the hand gesture. Yeah, I really think there's anything else to talk about. I'm gonna get right into it. False balls, just when you think you've seen it all, the world's full of surprises. What am I talking about, you ask? Oh, nothing much, just the most amazing blade work I've ever seen. It wasn't even the main card either, but Light Entertainment, a Far Eastern fellow, old enough to be my grandfather, appeared and called for challengers. But who would answer him but a brute of a gladiator? People thought it was either mummery or a sick joke. After all, what could one expect from such a mismatch, the old and infirm versus the young and informed? But when the action began, the old man proceeded to drop everyone's jaws, his opponents not least of all, with his blistering blade work. The most riveting moment, though, was when he had the challenger on the back foot, for instead of finishing the job, he went and sheathed his blade. Putting your steel away in the heat of battle, well, that's akin to committing suicide. This wasn't lost on the gladiator who lunged in with a mighty swing. The spectators collectively thinking it was over, and it was, but not for the old man. For in the next instant, before anyone could comprehend what had happened, his opponent was crumpled on the ground. In one fell stroke, and with impossible speed, the old man had drawn his sword and dealt the telling blow. A few heartbeats passed in stunned silence, then the stands erupted in riotous cheering. Gods, just recounting it gives me chills. The speed, the precision, the elegance, simply sublime. How is it possible? I had never heard of these Far Eastern warriors, these samurai. But wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking? You're thinking and what you want. Are you thinking what I think you're thinking? And you want... And you want to face the old man. Well, that Silver-Tongued Showmaster was looking for a new challenger, but you don't want to do this. Let someone else be the fool. If you've a mind to take on the old man, that Silver-Tongued Showmaster was looking for a new challenger, but wait a minute. I've been got... Where are we going? Yeah, I got rid of it. Come one, come all, and marvel at the mastery of the Far East, a swordsman hailing from exotic Hingashi, whose back blade work is quicker than the eye can see. Don't let his age fool you, old though he may be. He's already made short work of one of Uldah's meanest gladiators, and he now seeks a new challenger. If you can best him, you'll be rewarded with a rare Hingan treasure. There's just one condition: you must fight with the same blade as the old man's. If you think you have what it takes, proceed to the Gladiators Guild and make yourself known to the Far Eastern Elder. What's up, Paladin people? This aura, unusual. I know there's like not very many aura around. So I thank you for noticing. Unusual, yet undoubtedly formidable. Dare I hope a worthy challenger has come? Well met, friend. I am Motosai, a samurai of Hingashi. Lest you wonder, samurai are swordsmen of the Far East. Yet know that the swords we wield are unlike those of this land. Katana they are called, and for our duel I shall lend you such a blade, along with a stone, a talisman of sorts. Wear them on your person, and you shall become one of us, at least in appearance, if not in sooth. Yes, in your gaze I see the strings the stirrings of a newborn samurai. His plain stone has already bequeathed some of its memories unto you. Yet having the memories is one thing, mastering them quite another. We shall see how well you fare against me. Prepare yourself, young samurai. We begin as soon as you are ready. Oh, I've learned the level 50 traits of samurai. You are ready then. Good, good. Let us take to the arena. Gonna break out a Ogi Namakiri on his ass. Straight out of left field. Gather ye round and bear witness, for another brave challenger has appeared. Next to face Mososai, swordmaster of the Far East, we have an itinerant adventurer. Everything. I'm gonna drop this down. Even slight by lock people in there. Even a little more. Just checking the other VOD, I was still a little quiet. Hold it right there. No one gets to take down that old master except me, Berold the last standing, Scourge of the Sands. You made a fool of me earlier, but this time there'll be no tricks. This time I fight with my own sword, not that pathetic excuse for a needle you handed me. What's this? Bone-headed Berold, who was so roundly trounced but moments ago, has invaded the Blood Sands. For those who came in late, he's the disgraced gladiator who was cast out of the Colosseum for, and I paraphrased, being an all-round odious brute. The rules were plain, and you agreed to them. There were no tricks. Shut your mouth and fight me. Such eagerness for blood. The warriors of this land are as naked blades. Lamau. I'll get you next time. And with that distraction out of the way, we may continue where we left off. I'm not believing that. This is pretty close to the best you can play Samurai at this level. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, yeah, no. I just woke up. There we go. Now this is pretty close to the best that you can be playing Samurai at this level. I guess I could also be using True North a bit more. To draw forth such strength from the stone in so short a time, you are no ordinary man. As promised, I shall bestow upon you the rarest of Hingan treasures, training in the way of the samurai. What is the matter? Our techniques are not found in this land, hence their great worth. As my pupil, you would train under my watchful eye and learn even the most puissant of my techniques. Why, you lying bastard! All that fighting and there wasn't even any coin in it. What's this? Bone-headed Berold is back, and this time he's brought friends. This man doesn't know doesn't know when to give up. You got a problem? Come down here and say it. At no point was it said that the treasure is an object, let alone coin. Besides, winning is well beyond you. Shut the hells up. This time I'll show you my true strength. Your strength lies in numbers, 'twould seem. Very well, if you insist on another trouncing, then so be it. But know that this time 'tis not I who will deal it, but my pupil. Having seen your potential firsthand, he and his ilk ought not pose you any trouble. Whoever he is, take care of him too. Oh no, I'm surrounded. Oh, I don't have my, would you get this? Bullshit. this. Oh shit, you fucking double damage. God damn. Am I supposed to do something? Annihilated. I think I thought of this earlier. I think that they should go back through everything, literally everything, all the job quests, every scene, and just run like a batch command that makes it so that every time someone is sheathing their weapon, it plays the new sheath emote that they added in Endwalker. Hang on, I can here? Except, you know, not doing the entire macro. But like, oh no, it plays the entire macro now. Hang on. That, like the actual proper animated full process. Instead of just, that, you know? Forgive me, I know it was wrong to force a fight upon you, and yet I find I do not regret having done so. For it has reaffirmed beyond any doubt the promise I had glimpsed in you. Long did I search in my native land for a people, but I found none fit to be a vessel for my knowledge. The problem, I concluded, lay in my people's way of thinking, the zeal with which they uphold tradition to the detriment of all else. So it was that I set forth for a new land. This Hare's Ear. Huh? I placed myself in the midst of the most able swordsmen, offering myself up as a spectacle in hopes of finding a worthy soul. And find him I did, in you. Now I realize how all this may appear. To you I could be but a strange old fool spotting nonsense, but I am well past caring about appearances. I speak with all earnesty when I say that there is none other into whom I would pour my knowledge, and so I ask you, will you consent to being my people? Ah, words cannot well express my joy. From this moment on, we are master and student. Now then, I would know your name. By what are you called? Arantel, 'tis a fine name. Without further ado, Arantel, we shall commence your training. Pray join me at the nearby tavern, the Slick Hand. I can see how you get to Slick Hand from Quicksand. I hear it. Less so, Hare's Ear from Eorzea. I shall begin at the very beginning. In the distant past, Hingashi underwent a period of strife during which numerous opposing factions vied for supremacy, the Age of Blood. In this age, full many took to battle with katana in hand, and in the crucible of war our art was forged, the way of the samurai. Eventually the realm was unified under one banner and peace reigned once more. The people set aside the katana, save for the samurai, who continued to wield it as a symbol of authority. And with the authority comes a grave responsibility, protecting the peace. To ensure that the Age of Blood is never repeated, we samurai seek out the wicked and bring them to account. In so doing, we ward off chaos and preserve order in the realm, such is our calling. Hingashi, or Hare's Ear, it matters not where we are. This calling guides us always. To that end, we shall journey the land, you and I, on a quest to right wrongs. As one who has grasped the foundations of our art, it is your surest path to mastery. Our efforts begin in this very city. I shall cast about for evil that has taken root here, and then we may proceed to exercise it, or excise it. Well, now that certainly got exciting quick, but with some even quicker thinking, I managed to set up a wager and turn a tidy profit. Momozygo, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I have found my people at long last. I pray that you will live comfortably with your winnings. Actually, I had a mind to join you. Wherever you go, I sense that coin will follow. And besides, it seems you're planning to root out evil in our fair city. If so, you do well to have me along. With my connections, I can procure the information you'd like to need, or you're like to need. Then there's the small matter of your complete and utter lack of knowledge of Eorzea. There is that, indeed. Had fate not seen fit to unite us, I never would have found my way here from Fester Bay. And I wouldn't be standing here breathing. If anyone owes anything, it's me. You saved me from those cutthroat bandits when I tried recruiting them for the Colosseum. Terribly reckless in hindsight. As for you, my friend, to be marked out by old Musasai himself, you must be made of uncommon stuff indeed. Not to put the pressure on, but I have the highest hopes for you. And here we are. Then I shall undertake my search with Momozygo's help. Until such time as there are developments, pray continue honing your newfound skills. Call it a showmaster's instincts, but from the moment I met Mosasai, I knew he was no ordinary old man. I knew he was going to bring in money, and lots of it. Ah, Arntel, 'tis good to see you again, and stronger for your tireless training. Now then, within the sandblasted walls of the city, we have identified an evil that wants for excising. An unscrupulous moneylender who preys upon the poor. This I learned by plying a certain businessman with coin. Apparently, the crook in question has been doing his rounds at Stone's Throw. He charges exorbitant rates on the meagerest sums, and those unable to return it in full are forced into slavery. This is no man, but a leech that feeds off the least fortunate among us. Such evil cannot be suffered. Let us head to the shantytown, Storm's Blow, and speak with the denizens. Outside. Over here. Well, that didn't feel very pleasant. Good thing it was not too hot. Sure, I can tell you about the moneylender. I was played for a fool myself, and I've got only myself to blame. Fool me once, shame on me. That's how it works here. It seems a great gulf divides the rich and poor in this nation, and Gashi, I'm sad to say, is no different. I was stupid enough to get a loan, and I'm working it off till Thal knows when. And I'm one of the luckier ones. My heart goes out to the last yonder, who's about to be sold on account of the medicine she bought her sick father. That moneylender bastard, he's a swindler, is what he is, pretends he's your best friend, acting like he cares. But when you can't cough up the coin, he shows his true colors. seems I was too kind earlier. This man is no leech. He is the stain that night soil leaves behind. Let us seek out this downtrodden damsel who sought only to do right by her father. I shall find Momozygo and join you presently. Where is the moneylender? You heard right. Don needed medicine badly, so we borrowed a handful of coins. Before we knew it, a handful became a chestful, and now I'm having to work to pay it back. But the interest grows faster than I can work, and the moneylender's threatening to sell me off to a client. If that happens, no one will be left to look after Da. I don't know what to do no more. Her own happiness is on the line, but she still worries for her father. Oh, this moneylender has it coming. But Mr. Philip, don't tell me, please. I'll work harder. I swear it. Just don't take me away. My Da. He needs looking after. Is that supposed to move me? If anything, you should be thankful I'm offering you a chance to earn money without any effort. You only need a lie on your back. Now come quietly. Hold it right there, villain. If you try to take the girl away, you'll have to answer to these samurai here. I know not who you are, but this is a legitimate business transaction, and certainly none of your concern. However, if you insist on threatening my person, I'll not hesitate to summon the brass blades. Pray forgive our indiscretion, my lord. As you say, it is none of our concern. Arentel, put up your katana. I'm begging your pardon? What are you doing? Really? Or should I say not doing? I thought the idea was to punish evil. Now was not the time to draw steel. Doing so would have only worsened the situation. We must be patient and await the right moment. Besides, I suspect there is more to the operation than this Philip alone. If we give him a line, he will surely lead us to his accomplices. Come, let us follow him. Just you wait, Philip. We'll get you yet. It appears our man is meeting someone. Ah, speak of the devil. Even with the rags, 'tis plain she's a beauty, yes. I trust she will serve to stay in your good graces. Oh, you've outdone yourself this time. Yes, she will serve very well indeed. You may continue to conduct your business freely. She's being used to bribe a brass blade, and a commanding officer at that. The damn scoundrel. Now we know why this villain was able to operate in plain sight, unmolested by the law. Arentel, the time has come to draw steel. Oh, I have like 400. Hang on. Yeah. Don't hurt me, I surrender. Thank you so much. well, but remember, a katana is not to be drawn blindly. Within its sheath, you must let it rest, steeping in power until the time is right to strike. Such is the way of the samurai. Hmm? What have you done, Momozago? Mosazaya, wait. He's my friend, and he's here to help. Hmm? He is not the enemy? Oh, not at all, good sir. Long story short, we've been trying to find decisive evidence linking the moneylender Philip to one of our officers, and thanks to your timely intervention, we've done just that. His involvement in this racket is a stain upon our honor, which is admittedly far from squeaky clean. But know that there are many honest brass blades still, good men and women who strive to serve the public trust. If you hadn't appeared, gods know where I might have ended up. I don't know how to thank you. Think nothing of it. The work is its own reward. Now, hurry back to your Da and put his mind at ease. Pray allow me to thank you also. With your help, we succeeded in catching slippery crooks who had long eluded us. Rest assured, we shall see to the rest. By your leave. For a moment, I thought you had given us up to the enemy. Next time, I would thank you to share your plans. Have a little faith, will you? Thanks to my spontaneity, we managed to wrap this up in a neat little package. Fulipa, he and I would go a long way. Back a long way. Fellows as honest as they come. I do not doubt it. Now then, our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm. Let us move on to wherever the wind should blow. And the wind blows twould seem to the sea. Momozago, pray take the lead. Right, this way, friends. We're going to Limsa Lominsa. Gonna be spoiled for choice here. Drowning wench. That's a pretty parasol. That's best. Aft castle. There we go. I do love the sea. There's something cleansing about it, and I don't mean just taking a dunk. Such a vibrant port city, brimming with people of all races and creeds. Mayhap one day Hingashi too will learn to open its arms to the world. Now then, as before, Momozago and I shall seek out evil and injustice in this place. Pray use the time to further hone your skills in our art, that you might stand ready to contend with whatever villainy should manifest. So, the old man bought a fish, carved it up with his katana, then devoured it raw. He offered me some. I declined. Sashimi. I have to go back to the sushi place in my town soon. It's been a month, and that is too long. Arentel, your katana has come to sit well at your hip. 'Tis plain your experience excising evil has matured you as a samurai. I have had an eventful time in this salt-kissed city. In the course of seeking evil, I came under the suspicion of the local peacekeepers, the Mellow Packets. A serial killer has been terrorizing these parts, would seem, whose weapon of choice is an uncommonly sharp blade. One not unlike ours, and so I found myself confronted and questioned. Thanks to Momozago's testimony, however, the pall of suspicion was quickly lifted. Not only that, but we were even permitted to examine the victim's wounds. There can be no doubt they were inflicted by a katana. The killer may well be a samurai, but a true samurai does not take life without just cause. Murder is heinous in its own right. Committing it with our noble weapon compounds the crime. Such evil cannot be suffered. So, there you have it. We're going to find a serial killer. I must say, I'm morbidly excited. Right. Let's begin by talking to people in Hawker's Alley. Oh, I got a new phone yesterday. I finally got sick and tired enough of my old one, and it's it had like something about it was damaged in a way where that if the screen got too dark in any part of the screen, then the whole screen would get this like obscuring green tint. And I had paid it down enough that I went in, but now I have to relearn that I don't actually need to turn my phone on to see the time, because I can trust it to have the always on display on. The serial killings. Oh, don't get me started. We all of us here have been on edge. One of the victims was a regular of mine. Navigator rest his soul, and I pray that the culprit is caught soon. Killer makes Kikirin dead. Makes Kyukyo Rune afraid. Afraidfully afraid. Kyukyo Rune shake. Shake? Fuck. Stop. I'm not talking to you anymore. Go away. The recent murders, gruesome business, and it seems no one's safe neither. Why, even a traveler got himself sliced up, the unlucky sod. What sort of sick bastard do a thing like that? Indiscriminate killings. Crazy. Can't say I blame the Yellow Jackets for making us out. I mean, every ilm of Musasai screams, "Look at me." A patron, a traveler, and a quickern. The victims do not seem to have anything in common. However, the circumstances of their deaths are strikingly similar. They all vanished in the vicinity of the docks before later turning up as corpses. The killer, it seems to me, targets those who happen to pass along the landing. It's completely random then. What a frightening thought. But now that we know this, what do? We set a trap, lure the killer out by walking around the area in question in the black of night. When he emerges from the shadows, we apprehend him. Ah, solid plan. So who's the lucky one who gets to be the bait? What? Why me? Though the victims have naught in common, it must be noted that none of them were armed. In other words, the killer preyed on their defenselessness. With our katana at our hips, our intel and I shan't make enticing bait. Conversely, were we to forego our weapons, we would be ill-equipped to subdue the villain, and so it falls to you. Take heart, my friend. Both of us shall be close on hand, ready to pounce ere you come to harm. Now then, let us go to the docks. Ooh, you know? I gave up on that selling. When I first listed it, it was like 300k. Good shit. Only listing. No one bought it. They dropped down, I got undercut, dropped down to 280. I got undercut, dropped down to like 175, got undercut, and then I just left it. And I checked today, and it's like, it was being listed for like fucking 80 and 30,000. It's like, it's not fucking worth it anymore. I would buy this for 80,000. So, like, at this point, 12 above, please keep me safe. Please keep me safe. I have some bad news about the 12, friend. It is time. Let us set the trap. Alright, time bubble, you're fine. Aye, it's him! That blade. By the copy. Moments ago, that scream was loud enough to wake the dead. Small wonder that the villain fled with such haste. It wasn't intentional. What is done is done. Besides, our mission was not entirely without fruit. The killer's blade, it is known to me. Some while ago, a wealthy merchant of this land came to Kugane, a port of Hingashi. The man had a fetish for blades, and proceeded to buy up the finest he could find. I chanced to inspect the wares at one of the many swordsmiths this merchant visited, and noted a unique katana marked for delivery to his ship, the selfsame katana the killer wields. Furthermore, according to the shopkeeper, the merchant was a Laufabel. A wealthy Lalafell merchant, you say? Well, in this area, there's Gege Ruju, whom I once entertained with a dance troupe. But for all his vices, he didn't strike me as a serial-killing sort. Be that as it may, that is our sole lead for now. Where do we find this man? At his resort in Costa del Sol. Most like, but I'm doubtful he's the one we're after. Yeah, it's not really the thing he has a fetish for. He's hardly a paragon of righteousness, but if he's guilty of anything, it's of being a lecher, not a murderer. No need to mince words, let us pierce right through the heart of the matter. Who dares disturb my slumber? Oh, if it isn't the resourceful and supremely forgiving adventurer. I see you've brought company today, and of the Far Eastern persuasion besides. How very exotic. But come, what is it you wish of me? Truly now, yours truly a suspect in the serial killings, but of course it is a mistake, and no mistake about it. However, I do have an inkling as to who the culprit might be. Gurumi Bolumi. Huh? Borumi. There we go. Got there. He is your man. He made his fortune in trade and indulges in extreme excess, which, coming from me, is saying something. But most relevant to your investigation is the fact that he is obsessed with all things Far Eastern and owns an extensive collection of katana. Why, just the other day, at a social gathering, he was bragging on about one such weapon as though it was his firstborn. When he said he wanted to feel what it's like to cut a man down, we all had a good chuckle, assuming he was speaking in jest. The man did always strike me as touched, but to think he would actually go into the deed. To kill simply to satisfy your own twisted urges. This is no man, but a fiend in human skin. Master Gege Ruju, we were wrong to suspect you, and humbly beg your forgiveness. Will you tell us where to find the depraved creature? On his ship where he lives. It's at anchor nearby for now, but I should warn you that he recently mentioned wanting a change of scenery. The ship. It's going to be tough to sneak aboard, but if we miss this chance, who knows when there'll be another. Oh ho, thank you lucky stars, for it just so happens I've received an invitation from Gurumi Bolumi to attend a banquet aboard his, and I quote, vessel of myriad pleasures. You may have it, a small token of my remorse to you, my dear adventurer. Show it to the man's retainer at the pier, and you'll be shown to his ship. And you, showmaster, I will lend you my garb. Disguised as yours truly, none shall raise an eyebrow. Were you to have bodyguards in your company, and with that I bid you success. Gurumi Borumi is a troublesome business rival. I shan't shed a tear at his demise. We are grateful. Without further ado, then, let us assume our roles and head to the pier. Why do I have a terrible feeling about this? present the invitation to Gurumi Borlumi's retainer at the pier, and you will be shown to the ship. I shall be praying for your success and my rival's demise. Oh, shit. Oh, 'tis a fine day for a banquet aboard a ship. A fine day indeed. Well, was that convincing? A breathtaking view. It reminds me of the ruby sea of home. Master Gigeruju and company, you do us great honor. The invitation, if I may. Every one. Nope. All appears in order. Thank you kindly. If you would care to step aboard, we shall cast off presently. Your dedication to your passion is beyond impressive, my lord. Would that we all had your fine taste. Come now, we have scarcely scratched the surface. Save some wonderment for my prized katana. It's a different katana. Interesting. Ah, Master Gigeruju, always a pleasure, I say. Are those samurai I see beside you? A commendable first effort, my lord, but they pale in comparison to my katana collection. You would flaunt the blades you used to cut down innocents, twisted fiend. Your reign of terror ends here. You are not Gigeruju, are you? And yet I would swear we've met. Damn right we've met. I'm the would-be prey who screamed his lungs out. Ah, yes, from the other night. You see, 'tis well and good to admire a blade upon a stand, but its true place is in one's hand. This I discovered to my sheerest ecstasy. The law is too good for the likes of you. You shall face the self-same end you visited upon innocence. Oh, neither of these are the blade he was using. Are they? Not only do you sneak uninvited into a private gathering, you make violent threats against an upstanding citizen. It seems I have no choice but to summon the guards. Now, let us step above and pray put on a good show. I have a reputation as a host to uphold. It's a weird-looking dog. Sea wolf name. Ostergreen? Koi, time to work for your keep. Cowboy samurai. This is no way to hold a katana. You are no true samurai. Like there's a difference. A samurai is just a swordsman what fights with a katana. And this champion gladiator is going to show you how it's done. You heard that, Arentel? The difference is lost in this man. We must free him from his ignorance. Hold it. I've a mind to savor this. We shall save you for last. Let us warm the deck with an opening act. Oh, we even got fake ninja. Fonobi. For now, we enjoy the spectacle. I too shall observe. You alone are more than enough for these false shinobi. Have at him, Kirisute, 3 E's? Sorry, I'm 5 years more than 6 years removed from my Japanese classes, and it's all fading away. I think the first one was just like because I'm doing it. Thank you for playing this episode of the traditional episode. Annihilated. As much as I like this katana, because it has both of them, I think I am gonna end up swapping back to the Tsukuyomi one. I'm drawn to the bright lights. I'm a fucking moth. Right? This is as far as you go. Who are you? I am Mususai, and besides me as my people are intel, we seek out the wicked and exact justice upon them. Mususai, the legendary swordsman whose tales I heard at Kagane. Small wonder my guards didn't stand a chance. But even legends bleed, and with my transcendent katana, I am more than a match for you. Come, this blade shall drink deep of your life's blood. Unrepentant fiend, you belong not in jail, but in hell. Say your prayers to whatever kami you keep. You needn't befoul your blade with scum such as this. We have accomplished our goal of excising evil, and for that I am glad, but this ousting leaves much to be desired for your training. For you see, a samurai learns best when he faces a fellow samurai of equal skill. Alas, they are hard to come by in this land, and a pretender such as that whom you faced is no substitute. Phew, we did it. Pats in the back for everyone, especially me. Now, what's this about you being a legend back home? 'Tis ancient history. Whatever I may have been in the past, now I am but as you see me, an old man long past his prime. Well done, my friends. You have rid us of a depraved monster. His was a brutal end, but it was no more than he deserved. Just as well served indeed. Rest assured, this mess will be cleaned up. As they say, what happens in Del Sol stays in Del Sol. We are in your debt, my lord. Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts... Mususai, are you alright? Worry not, I shall be fine. My endurance is not as it once was, is all. Come, my friends, let us move on to wherever the wind should blow. And the wind blows, what seems, to the forest. Momozygo, pray lead on. The forest? You mean Gridania? Oh dear, I mean, of course, right, this way. Good girl, yeah. Always lovely to be here. He seems fine. A nation and at one with the forest, simply being here is salve for the soul. Yet even amidst such seeming serenity, untold wickedness may lurk. Until such time as we find it, pray continue applying yourself to our art. Right then, I'll go about making inquiries at once. Ah, Arntel, by the strength of your aura, you have clearly kept at your training. And in discharging the duty of a samurai in 2 cities now, you are slowly but surely becoming one in sooth. I hope that our time here will afford you further opportunity to grow. By the way, have you not seen Momozygo? He hasn't returned since he left us earlier. I worry that he has fallen prey to evil in the course of seeking it out. We should search for him. Let us split up and ask the locals. Surely one has seen your friend. Or friend. A Haunted Bellafell, and he's a showmaster, you say? I recall the face of every adventurer who has passed my post, but I have not seen anyone fitting that description. Sorry, couldn't be of help. A Lalafell, the fellow dozing off thither is the only one I've seen, I'm afraid. Now is there aught else I might assist with, helping to achieve greater intimacy with the elementals, perhaps? Forgive me my bluntness, but you are not here with an opportunity for profit. No, I suppose it shouldn't hurt to tell you. Yes, I did see a LFL, much like you described. He was in the process of being taken away to the Adder's Nest, though I know not of the circumstance. Oh no. Taken away by the authorities, you say? There must be an explanation. Come, we must go to the adult mess at once. You know, that might just be apt. That yeah. Fucking Twin Adder, man. Fucking elementals. What in the Kami's name could have possibly happened? Why, yes, as a matter of fact, we did apprehend a Reliform showmaster by the name of Momozygo. He was wanted here in Gridania for embezzlement. 'Twas no large amount of coin, to be sure, but a crime is a crime, and so we took him into custody on sight. However, the custody didn't last long, for the fellow up and fled when our backs were turned. He was last seen heading into the North Shroud towards Proud Creek, Ixtal-held territory. We're presently deliberating whether to dispatch a search party, but in light of the risks, I fear that none will be forthcoming. If this Momozygo is your friend, perhaps you might consider searching for him yourselves. This bodes ill. Come, Arntel, we must find Momozygo before he falls foul of those icky souls. Solid, though. Love that. Icky souls. No, be nice to the Birdmen. They have a very tragic history. A very tragic history that you learn nothing about unless you like do a bunch of side content. And even do a bunch of side content, and you have to like be paying attention in a dungeon, and you have to like piece a lot of it together. The big reveal is spelled out for you at least, so. But you still have to be like paying attention. Actually, an actual good use for me or something together. I forget whether or not that quest explicitly states that the Ixal are Allagan creations. Or it's just like, it certainly like really seems that way, but I guess maybe not. They are, 100%. There's no fucking chance they're not. There's no Ixal on any other reflection we've seen. We see the fucking test tube Ixal, but so like the piece that I have with time become uncertain on is whether or not the quest is also like that explicit, like 159%. Like it probably is. Hold on. Yes, I know the one that we're awesome. He ran. Got your ass cornered. Hilarious, isn't it? Here I am on a heroic quest to punish criminals with you, but all this time I was a criminal myself. I was organizing a concert at the amphitheater, you see, but the songs just bailed last minute. At that time, I had a huge debt hanging over my head and no way of paying it off. So I ran off with the money I'd collected from advanced ticket sales. I knew it was wrong, but I did it anyway. I'm no better than the crooks we've gone after. Will you punish me like you punished them? To betray the people's trust and steal from them is a despicable act. Such evil cannot be suffered. They fucking killed him. Holy shit. Anyway. Fucking legend his ass. There. The evil in you is excised. You have committed a crime, 'tis true, but so too have you dedicated yourself to fighting it. From this moment forth, do you swear to be a changed man and fight always for justice? I swear, I'll never do bad things ever again. I may not be able to wield a katana, but I'll fight with you nonetheless. You've not spent all your recent earnings, I trust. You would do well to return the money you took and beg forgiveness. If you apologize from the heart, I see no reason why the aggrieved would not forgive you your transgressions. So go and make amends, and let us continue our quest. We cannot well succeed without you. Thank you, Mosesai, Arantel. I'll go and repay the money and apologize this instant. If Momozago aspires to evil, he has much and more work to do. As it stands, he has reformed himself and will make no more mischief. With that, our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the mysterious illness. That a little jaunt through the forest should tax me so. There is no overcoming old age. Yet here I am, come to the other side of the world in the twilight of my years. I journeyed here to find a worthy new people, and find him I did. But if truth be told, I have one more objective. That is to track down and punish a fugitive from Hingashi, a disgraced samurai known as Kogarashi. Mark my words, his is the face of true evil, and it is my solemn charge to strike him down. I had the chance to do so before, but I failed. His strength far surpasses mine own. I could not defeat him. Forgive me, I should not burden you with this. Pray dismiss it as the hollow ramblings of an old man. Come, let us return to the city. Ever just have a, like, intrusive memory? Not a bad one, mind. And you just fucking find yourself laughing for, like, no discernible reason because you just happen to, like, recall that thing happened. I'm given cause to doubt whether Momozago has learned his lesson or not. Hey, all is forgiven, and all it took was a bit of money. I can come and go through Gridani as I please again. All debts are settled then, that as well. Let us move on to wherever the wind should blow. And the wind blows would seem to snow-capped mountains. Momozago, pray lead us there. Right this way, friends, we're going to Ishgard. I love Ishgard, man. Is Ishgard my favorite city-state? I think it is. I'm a sucker for Gothic architecture and the cold. Also, Dark Knight is from here. You know, it's got a bit of a thumb on the scales. You know. I could do with less French though. Less French would be great. I'm trying to remember if I've rambled about my idea for squadrons on stream before. Or not squadrons, because let's face it, that's never been touched again. Grand companies. I think I have. So cold, but the way Tavern goes, look at outsiders is even colder. Such a breathtaking snowscape. Though each of this land's regions may not change much with the seasons, collectively they are no less colorful than Hingashi. Now then, Momozago and I will set to tracking down injustice in this city. In the meantime, my people, pray see to it your sword arm remains warm in this frosty climb. When I complained about the cold to the old man, he told me to empty my mind, and then even snow would feel close to warm. In other words, it's all in my head, which is to say, put up with it. Based. Arantel, your aura does not lie. You've grown stronger still. Since embarking upon our journey, you have made remarkable progress. Ere long, you will be a fully fledged samurai. But on to our mission. As we scoured the snow-swept stones and pillars of the city for evil, Momozago came upon a disturbing rumor. It's just awful, Arantel. A stage tragedy played out in real life. A young couple threw themselves off a cliff in the Western Highlands. As I hear it, the two were sweethearts from low-born families, but the girl had the ill luck of being fancied by a young nobleman. This Oliphant tried to force them apart, and he hounded them so badly they decided to end it. 2 innocent lives lost, and why? Because some lordling had to think with his member. He must be punished, I tell you. Heartrending as this rumor is, rumors are no basis for punishment. We must ascertain the truth of the matter. Let us begin by making inquiries of the couple in the Bloom. Bloom? I fucking love that album by the small adjacent band Caligula's Horse. If you have not listened to Caligula's Horse, you should. It's fucking amazing music. Just a moment. I'm just gonna let it ring, actually. The young couple who hurled themselves off a cliff, a right tragedy and no doubt, but it seems odd they'd go all the way to the Western Highlands to do it. No shortage of places to fall off from around here. Very suspicious. Sus, even. Oh, my call. Of course I heard about the poor beggars. Their luck ran out when Onfront took a fancy to the girl. He's a greedy bastard, just like his father. Lord, yeah, fuck you. And the Fury forbid you get in the way of what he wants. Folk are saying suicide, but I ain't convinced. Knew both of them well, I did, and they're not the sort to just give up on life, let alone each other. So a cloud of suspicion hangs over the suicide. It bears further investigation. The first things first, Mozygo has vanished yet again. Wait, let's talk it over. Oh, help me. Mozygo, he's in trouble. Come, Arntel. This button is from Momozygo's garment, but he is nowhere to be seen. This bodes ill. That little fellow, was he your friend? He was asking me about the suicides, and some men bundled them up and carried them off. I hope he's all right. It seems plain there are those who take unkindly to our investigation. The time for caution has passed. Let us confront this Onafrond himself. He was recently sighted near the Fast Fiddle on the level above. Fast Fiddle? Nani? Last Vigil. I see it. I see it. I have to go set up my food. I'll be gone for 6 minutes, maybe a little longer, hopefully less. In the meantime, I am quite fond of the OST in Ishgard. Hello, hello. I'm back. I don't know how long it was. It was probably faster than I thought it. So that's cool. Well, I did almost forget. That's not my clock. I almost forgot to set the timer, which would have been unfortunate. Beautiful. Hi. Hour and a half to finish this part of Samurai. Honestly, probably won't even take that long. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Just to check. Yeah, they're still like all apart too. So I'm just gonna finish Samurai Part 1, and then next stream I will do Part 2 in Shadowbringers. I like this plan. Solid plan. Anafrond, is he threatening to jump? Go away, let me die in peace. If you wish to throw your letter away, we will not stop you, but first answer me something and clear your conscience. Our companion was seized by unknown men while investigating the recent suicides, and it seems there is more to the incident than rumors would have us believe. Tell us what truly happened. I tried to break them apart, that much is true, but they didn't kill themselves. I brought her to the manor late one night, and she learned things she wasn't supposed to know. Learned how my father was dealing illicitly in Furite? I implored father to overlook it, tried to convince him that she wouldn't talk, but he refused to listen. He ordered them taken to the Western Highlands, and they were, oh gods, I loved her, I truly did. As for your friend, I fear they mean to silence him too, at the Black Iron Bridge, like they did the others. We thank you for your honesty, and shall bother you no more, but know this, you are still young. You have all the time in the world to begin anew, to make amends, unlike this tired old man. We haven't a moment to waste. To slack eye on bridge. Arentel. Whimper. Unfortunate. I wanted to do more. Ah, pathetic. Every last man of them. Look out, he's got a gun! Gods, that was close. I thought I was a dead Lullafell. Forgive me my delay. The deep snow makes you work for every step. So, you are the heartless cur who stole 2 innocent young lives. It is over. Surrender yourself. Like hells it's over. Mistake me not for one of those useless mercenaries. Not a shred of remorse. Lowlier than a mindless beast. Such evil cannot be suffered. Our work here is... What's his eye? I've not come this far to fall here. Worry not, my friends. 'Twas but a dizzy spell. Now then, I believe we visited all the major cities of Hare's Ear. Though as I go, you have been a fine guide and companion both. I am grateful for your help. All that remains is to find Kogarashi and deliver it unto him his reckoning. Arentel, in the course of righting wrongs across the land, you have become a great samurai. one whose skills rival even those of Kogarashi. There is little and less left for me to teach you. I thank the kami for blessing me, for blessing with me such a fine pupil. Come, my friends, let's return to the city and find a place to warm ourselves. That's interesting. Why would it not? Very curious. While this moment, the VOD with the Dragon Quest, the last VOD before this one. I don't know when I'm going to set it to live. The thumbnail is gonna take me like a couple hours to make because Magic Select in Paint 3D is not cooperating because of all the fucking dark colors. And on top of that, I'm still going back and forth on whether or not to cut out the entire Diablo section. I have to give it another listen through, but I got a little personal, I guess, and yeah, the inside thoughts slipped out here, and I'm still deciding whether or not I want that to be like on the internet forever. Well, forever, asterisk. Arentel, thank the gods you're here. It's Mosasai. He collapsed again as soon as we entered the gates. He's resting at the inn right now, but the Kyrujan, he said the old man is ill, gravely ill. He hasn't long left. It's a wonder he could even draw his katana. All this time he's been pushing on by sheer force of will, punishing evildoers across the land, even saving my hide. What is it that drives him on? Why does he go to such lengths to find this Kogarashi character? The old man won't believe a word in the matter, but there must be some reason. If only we knew, we could finish his duty instead. For now, there's not to do but keep watch over him. I'll see to that. So you needn't worry. If there's a change, you'll be the very first to know. Arentel, we have a situation. Mosasai has disappeared from his inn room. He's no shape to be up and about, and he left without even taking his medicine. Weakened as he is, though, he can't have gone far. I'd wager he's somewhere in the city still. Let's split up and look for him. I'll focus on the broom, and you on Saint Valroyant's form. Shakes fist the sky. The French. I do wonder from whence the trope of hating the French comes from. Is it just Britain and Britain's influence on like world culture? Mosasai is not in the area. At last we are alone. Good, good. The remedies of this land aren't to my liking, I'm afraid. Fortunately, I brought with me potent draughts from the Far East that restore one's vigor for a time. And while its effects last, there is work I would do. As I explained to you either earlier, I came to Hare's Ear for two purposes. The first was to find and train a worthy pupil. The second was to find and punish a fugitive, Kogarashi. However, I had yet to tell you of his crime. Kogarashi's crime was to create a killer. His people went on a killing spree, cutting down numerous Hingan dignitaries, one after the other. In my land, the master is held accountable for the deeds of the pupil, and Kogarashi's hands were deemed no less bloody than the murderers. For his punishment, he was ordered to commit seppuku, atonement by ritual suicide. But desiring to live, Kogarashi forsook his honor and fled here to Hare's Ear. That he should thrive in spite of all the deaths he has caused is an affront to the very spirit of the samurai. It is unforgivable, and it cannot go unpunished. But try as I might to render justice, as is my duty, I could not defeat him. Countless times I tried, but always I faltered. But you, Arental, you have grown tremendously since we first began walking our path. Strong as you have become, I am confident that you can face Kogarashi on equal standing. This is your final trial. Find Kogarashi, defeat him, and your training as a samurai shall be complete. Kogarashi makes his lair in the western highlands of Kurzaras. Kurzaras? I remember that store. At a place called Twin Fools. Let us set off, but as you make your way, remember, 'tis a loathsome wretch you go to face, who places his own life before honor. Such evil cannot be suffered. The funny timer thing on my always on display does not display seconds. As though the seconds matter in fairness, but... Here we are, Arental. Are you ready to deliver unto Kogarashi his reckoning? There is no room for doubt, no need for pity. Evil such as his cannot be suffered. So, do what must be done and strike me down. I am Kogarashi. Kogarashi. I wore this name once upon a time, as I wore this Jingasa. Together with my pupil, I journeyed the length and breadth of Hingashi, hunting down evildoers, but my guidance was lacking, and ere long my pupil strayed from the path. And the rest of the tale you already know. I failed to prevent his murderous rampage, but instead of taking responsibility, I took flight. Instead of honorable death, I chose dishonorable life. Countless times I turned a blade upon myself, but always my courage faltered, and so I have lived to this day with my disgrace. Furthermore, I deceived you. I masqueraded as a protector of peace, a paragon of virtue, when I am anything but. I spoke loftily of rendering punishment unto the wicked, when the one most deserving of it was me. My punishment is long overdue. Render it unto me, Arntel, and your training shall be complete. Tis not your master who stands before you, but a great evil. Now come and take my head, ere I shall take yours. Unlike before, this is no game. It ends only when one of us lies dead. Another bit of QOL that honestly doesn't fucking matter in the service, but would be really nice, is if they went back and made all of these fights have the full circle marker. I think it matters a little more for... Oh, maybe not. I wonder if you change that. I could swear that at one point you got more Tenki, or Tenki, if you actually did the No, my fucking no! I'm gonna lose my funny Miku. Yeah. Damn. That's rough. Well, I can re-up my dot. Way too early. Unfortunate. It's fucking AoEs. Well done, my pupil. You have fulfilled your duty. The final technique. You have drawn it forth. Good, good. I have served my purpose. Now end it. Give this villain his just punishment. Arntel, oh gods, what have you done? Peace, Momozygo. It was my doing, and no more than I deserve. No, stop. For the love of the 12, that's enough. Excised the evil in me, have you? Absolved me of my crimes. Arantel, you've become a greater samurai than even I dared to hope. Living in shame and coming to this land, it was all worth it. The evil in me is no more. Now I may know peace in the realm yonder. No, Musasai, please don't die. You can't. My time was nigh. Better that it end this way. Arantel, Momozygo, every moment of our journey I cherish. Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm. Thank you, old man, for everything. We'll go on one last journey together, to the promised place. Mosasai bade me bury him here, where he could look upon the western seas. I didn't know why at first, now I think I do. He wanted to watch the setting sun, watch it begin in its return journey to the east, to Hangashi. No doubt he wished that he could do the same. He missed his homeland dearly, and to the last, the thought of his errant pupil weighed on his mind. Well, I suppose we should be going. Let's leave Musasai to rest and head back to Ul'dah. While we were on the road, the old man told me something, that before he died he wanted to leave behind a pupil into whom he has poured all of himself. I don't think he could have found a better person, and as his final pupil, I get the sense that he's entrusted his legacy to you, Arantel. So I hope that you'll keep on protecting the peace, as Musasai once did, seeking out the wicked and bringing them to account. And remember always, such evil cannot be suffered. Meditate. Oh, that's such a good ability. It's so useful in so many scenarios and all. Anyway, that will be it for today. There is no chance in hell that I'm finishing part 2 and Shadowbringers in the next hour and 5 minutes. So, call it here. Really not much else that I could do to, like, kill that hour. I can think of at least. Yeah, no. Like, I'm not running roulettes on stream if I don't have to. I am also using a different thumbnail because I forgot how good that you heard the fucking camera sound. That's gonna be the thumbnail instead. So yeah, next time I stream, which might be Saturday because I don't have any plans that day as far as I'm aware. Probably won't be tomorrow because I closed today, and I definitely actually no chance in hell of I streaming tomorrow because I closed today, and unless the close goes fucking immaculately, like I'm only getting like 5 hours of sleep tonight. No stream tomorrow. No. Saturday, I think there's a decent chance because I will not be able to hang out with. So Saturday is open. In which case, whensoever I do stream again, I'll be wrapping up Samurai, get that out of the way. I don't think there's any events coming up. Oh. The load store. Eorzean Symphony. That doesn't end until the 13th, so I doubt they do anything to overlap with the Dragon Quest event. Oh, I can pre-purchase the soundtrack. That's kind of cool. Optional items and hey, that's on sale. Yeah, no, there's nothing. So, dude, the fucking Nendroids are like on pre-order. I am so fucking tempted to get G'raha. They're gonna have a fucking Yotsuyu one? Where's my fucking Alize? Wait. Were they not? I could have sworn that at one point there was an Alize and Alphino Nendroid. But I guess I'm thinking of this Taito thing? Like, there's a fucking Tataru one? Anyway, moving on. Yeah, between Y'shtola and G'raha, I definitely want G'raha more. G'raha's cool as fuck. Love me, G'raha. But at the same time, it's like, what, $60 plus shipping and handling? Disgusting. Horrifying. So much fucking money that I would much rather spend on other things. Sometime during Evercold is the should be the next Encyclopedia Eorzea too. My wallet, no. Stop coming for my wallet, Yoshi P. Anyway, that's enough waffling. So, yeah, next stream, Saturday, decent chance. Finishing up Samurai. There's no other events coming up, so like, I'm probably just gonna be doing Samurai. I'll check my, I don't think anything else on my checklist is like, fits in that either. Yeah, and I don't know, Tales of the Dragon Song War might be short enough to like double up on that, but I'm not terribly confident as far as that's concerned. You know, that'll be all. So, I want to thank anyone for stopping by who did. I really appreciate anyone who gives me the time of day. And until I stream again, have a good one all. Spams the mute, Lamo.